Hey, what's up? I'm here with my SummerSlam 2008 predictions video, so let's go right to it. First match we have is MVP versus Jeff Hardy, a non-title match. Their feud has been going on for I think a few weeks. I haven't really been watching SmackDown religiously. I've been, I've been watching it on YouTube when it gets posted, but for the most part, all I've seen is MVP beating up Jeff Hardy, interfering in his matches, so I think it's Jeff Hardy's turn to dish out a little bit of revenge, and my prediction for that will be Jeff Hardy simply because he's gotten his ass beat by MVP the last couple weeks, so I'm going to look for Jeff Hardy to do some damage, but it should be a very good match, both very good wrestlers, and I'm looking forward to this match, so my prediction for that is Jeff Hardy. Next match we have is a winners-take-all tag team match. Basically what this is, Santino Marella and Beth Phoenix versus Kofi Kingston and Mickie James for both the WWE Women's Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. So basically the rules of this are, whichever team wins gets both the championships, so pretty straightforward and Adam Lee original, which if you want to call it that. And so I'm looking for this. They've really been taking Santino and Beth's relationship in a comedic direction, as they should, because Santino's good on the mic, bad in the ring. I think Santino Marella and Beth Phoenix are going to get the win. Maybe Santino Marella will get the tag, and then they will take their, hopefully, relationship in a even more comedic direction when maybe they have Santino Marella be the women's champion for a while, and Beth Phoenix be an intercontinental championship, just for a few weeks, and then maybe hand the championships back over to Mickie James and Kofi Kingston. But it'd just be a good change of pace because for the writing team to have it go in this direction. So my prediction for that is going to be Santino Marella and Beth Phoenix with the win. After that, we have a ECW championship match, and we have Mark Henry versus Matt Hardy for the ECW championship. They've really established Mark Henry as a powerhouse. The last match he had versus Tommy Dreamer was not a very good match at all. And so, I don't know if Matt Hardy's going to do much better. It's probably going to be a better match because Matt Hardy is a high flyer like his brother. He's very good in the ring, and he has good moves. So it'll probably be a better match, but in the end, I think they're going to have Mark Henry retain. So that's my prediction for that one, is Mark Henry. After that, we have a World Heavyweight Championship match, and that we have CM Punk versus JBL. I've gotten kind of sick of CM Punk being the champion in the last few weeks, just because they've really brought the belt down with him as champion. His matches aren't the main event. They're pretty much at the beginning, first hour of the show, and he just doesn't look the part of a champion. JBL looks more of a champion, even though, CM Punk is the intended face, and he does have somewhat of a fan base. I just hope that they put it back on JBL, who will restore it to its status. I'm not saying I like JBL. In fact, he's a good heel, but his gimmick is a little stale. I need to refine that. But he would bring the belt back to its rightful position, and so for that, I am giving my prediction to JBL. I think he's going to win. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give my prediction to JBL. I'm going to give my prediction to CM Punk. I hope JBL wins, but my prediction is going to go to CM Punk because I think they're going to have him retain. But I hope that JBL wins. After that, we have a singles match, John Cena versus Batista, for a non-title match. It's being billed as a first-time ever match. They've never met in the ring, and it's probably for good reasons, for the fact that they both have very few moves, and frankly, it's not a very interesting feud in my opinion. Two faces can be good, but in this case, they both get mixed reactions sometimes. Cena more of a mixed reaction, but it's just not a good feud, and I hope it ends after this match. For intents and purposes, it could be either one. I mean, that's the only thing that's really hard about this match is predicting it, because it could be either one. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to say Batista will get the win, and hopefully they'll end this feud right after this, because there's no reason it needs to go on, and I hope it doesn't go on. So I'm going to say Batista gets the win for that, and then next, after that, we have the WWE Championship up for grabs, and that we have Triple H versus the Great Khali. Not a really big fan of this match simply because of the Great Khali. Triple H is fine. I have no problem with him. He's not my favorite, but he's a decent wrestler, and he's a good champion. But the Great Khali, no reason he needs to be in a main event. I don't know why they keep doing this. I guess they've run out of ideas. They have Edge in a match with The Undertaker, and they have everyone else doing something, so I guess the Great Khali's the only choice. But why not put Umaga in there? I mean, at least at least Umaga, he has more skill in the ring. He's very agile for someone his size. The Great Khali has a chop, a choke slam, bump, a punch. I mean, he's like Cena. He has very little moves to give, and you know, if he becomes a champion, you know, champions are supposed to be good on the mic. That's one reason I think they never put Umaga as a champion, is because he's not good on the mic. Because, of course, he doesn't speak English. You know, that's why they have their managers and everything. And the Great Khali does have a manager, but, you know, you can't just have him speak the whole time. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to say Triple H retains the belt. I hope he does, and I hope that they stop putting the Great Khali in main events and send him back to mid-card status, or do something. I mean, I heard he does speak English, so maybe make a change where he learns English or something. Or maybe learns how to wrestle. Then we have our main event of the night. Should be the best match of the night, and hopefully it will be. We have Edge versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. Undertaker returns. I mean, I've been looking forward to this match ever since it was announced on SmackDown, and Edge has become really psychotic in the last few weeks, ever since his marriage broke up with Vicky. He's been tormenting her. So, you know, this should be a very good match. It should be a no-brainer, but it could go either way. But I think they're gonna have The Undertaker win, because Edge, you know, he aka got him fired, and so I think Undertaker's looking to dish out some punishment to Edge, but should be a very good match, both very good wrestlers, and a Hell in a Cell. I mean, that's Undertaker's playground, the Devil's playground, they say, but it's Undertaker's playground, and Edge is a very good wrestler, very good heel, but I'm going to say the Undertaker's going to pick up the win. Do I hope they take their feud, keep going after the match? Maybe not so much as maybe do something with Edge and his marriage with Vicky, and maybe send the Undertaker in another direction, but should be a very good match. And then other things that are happening, we have a Shawn Michaels announcement, which will come somewhere on the night, not really sure where, probably in the middle of the night. I think this is just an excuse for Shawn Michaels and Jericho to get in a little rift. As you know, Jericho, I think it was a Great American Bash, put Michaels' kayfabe out with a shot to the eye. I think it was a legitimate injury, but they've really been playing it up. You know, Michaels has come back from worse things. He had a broken back, came back from that. So, you know, there's no way he's retiring. But this is just an excuse, I think, for them to have him and Jericho go at it. And hopefully Michaels will kick Jericho around the ring for a little bit. So those are your predictions for SummerSlam 2008. And, you know, watch the pay-per-view. Hopefully I'll get to watch it too, and I will post a review video. Other than that, just enjoy the pay-per-view, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.